just picked it up about 2 weeks ago now. So this is gonna be the new daily pretty much while that thing is still in 7,000 pieces. I'll probably have an update video on that soon with all the parts, but yeah, I just picked this up for the daily. So it's a 1986 944, again, NA. Fairly clean. It was definitely repainted, so you can see it's a little messed up in some spots. Definitely needs some TLC, but it's pretty clean. I drove it about 2.5 hours back. Fans are still running right now, but pretty clean. Definitely needs some work. Looks like we got a little leak coming from right about there. I know the camshaft tensioners and stuff can be a pain in the ass on these, so that's probably one of the things I'll change first. But for now, the oil pressure sensor doesn't work, so that is one of the first things we'll be fixing, which I already have all that stuff for it. So I already got the oil pressure sensor. I'm gonna do an oil change and stuff. I got the oil relief control valve gaskets and stuff, so I can kind of rebuild those. Gonna do an oil change and stuff obviously on it. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And then the TPS sensor is kind of acting a little weird, so I'm probably just gonna get a new TPS sensor and then probably just take off the throttle body and just clean the whole thing. But yeah, first things first, the thing's just dirty, so I need to clean it heavily. Also, the tires are like clapped on it, so I got new tires for it. Yeah, today we're probably just gonna be detailing this thing first. Come on, there we go. They just look so sick, dude, from the back. Like, ooh, it looks so good. Other than that, just needs to be detailed and stuff a lot. So I'm gonna see how this paint will turn out. So you can see it's definitely swirled up and marked up, and someone tried to clean it and just didn't get all the wax off and shit. So yeah, we're probably gonna start with just cleaning this up today. So let's get to it. Like the initial wash done, so I got the wheels done, got the outside washed. I'm using Dawn dish soap too because I want to like de-wax and grease the whole car. So now next, while it's still wet, I'm going to soak it down again one more time with the foam cannon and then go over it with the clay bar, which I have to find. But yeah, go over the whole thing with the clay bar, get it all nice and smooth, ready for a full paint correction on it. But yeah, let's get started on that. Well, my phone died, but this is where we're at right now. All I did was really clean the windows after the last thing that you guys had seen. Wheels look pretty good. Again, tires are clapped, so I'm gonna get new ones anyways, but the paint is the next step. Actually, I'm gonna clean the inside. I like cleaning the inside first, so I'm gonna do that first. But you can see the paint. I mean, on camera, it looks mint. No, you can see it right there. There's a ton of swirls and scratches and marks from the clay bar, all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna try and just do, I don't think I gotta wet sand anything. I mean, there's a couple of like marks here I can maybe have to wet sand out. But the paint itself, I think I'll just be able to buff and see what it looks like. And then of course ceramic coat it. But apart from the inside, I'm gonna do that first just because I like doing the interior first, like I said. but it's not too dirty. It really just needs a vacuum and needs a new seat. This one's clapped, but this dude had dogs, so there's like dog hair and shit on the inside. Let's see if these are still in. And like dog hair and stuff back here, so I just need to vacuum everything and I moved it. That's all right. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning the inside of this thing. So I just did all of the door jambs and stuff instead first, just to get that stuff out of the way, just because I'm not gonna be buffing that. I just wanted to clean it all up, make it look good, which it does look pretty good. Engine bay as well. I just wanted to get it a little bit cleaner, so definitely cleaned up pretty good, just for like taking 20 minutes to do it. But yeah, now I'm gonna get started on the interior and probably save buffing everything for tomorrow. That way I can I'll shampoo the carpets and stuff and then keep all the doors open overnight. That way all of it can all dry and stuff, so you don't get any like mildew smell. So that's pretty much the interior done. It's got some stuff on it to like condition all the stuff right now, but turned out decent. I'm fine with it. I still got to do the floor mats, but yeah, definitely a lot cleaner than it was. I also polished this as best I could. I know it's still a little scratched up, but back seats look pretty good. A couple little things down here. The weather was pretty dry. But yeah, not bad for 1986. But yeah, now the outside we will get done tomorrow. All right, so it's next day. I'm gonna get started on polishing the car. We'll do a couple of test passes first, see exactly what I have to do for all this. But yeah, let's get started. So that is done. You can see difference. So this part is compound and buff. Still a couple of marks in there, but again, it's old versus that. It's harder to tell on camera, but it is very glossy versus definitely more faded. So I'm gonna go through, do the whole car, first step compound, second step polish, and then I'm gonna ceramic coat the whole thing. So yeah, let's get started. So that is the whole hood compounded, not polished yet. You can see, go over that versus that. Wow. Again, it's not perfect, but from like back here, oof, oof. Now let's do the rest of the car. So I've just finished the compound of the whole car. I didn't record half of it, I only recorded one side. It's the same thing on this side. So now I'm gonna do the second step with the polish and the orange pad, and then we will ceramic coat it. Finished polishing the whole thing now. Next is gonna be ceramic coat, but it looks pretty mint. Looks 50 times better than it did. Alright, so that's how it looks. Big help over here today. Want to say thank you to him.
So classy.
Oh, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna get it outside in the light tomorrow, because now it's dark out.
Fucking idiot resprayed it.
But yeah, it definitely doesn't look bad, but you could definitely tell still it was resprayed. Like all the rubber gaskets and stuff are all fucked up, but
She's mint.
it does look pretty good. It's a 10-foot away car, you know?
A lot better than it was before.
Yeah. Interior as well. Oh. Also, still gotta fix this door. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna put another thing of conditioner on the seats. Yeah, looks good.